This morning on our series, Tax Secrets Revealed, our panel of experts will answer your questions. And joining us is Wilma Hayes of H&R Block, Carolyn Bigdove from Money Magazine, and Sydney Kess, a certified public accountant and attorney. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
A flood of questions now because of all of the changes. Am I getting money back? Am I not getting money back? We have some on video that we're going to do and some that we have gotten on emails. So let's start with this first question. Somebody trying to understand state-to-state questions, and this question's for you, Wilma. Let's take a look.
I live in Ohio, but I work in New York City sometimes, make some of my income from New York City, but the majority of it comes from Ohio and other states. I file in Ohio, local, state, and federal. Would I have to file in New York City for local taxes?
Yeah. It's complicated, right? Or is it simple?
Well, it's simple for me.
And the answer is?
The answer is yes. He's going to have to file in New York City and the state of New York as a non-resident. But the state of Ohio, which is his resident state, will give him credit for the taxes that he paid in New York State.
Right. So that's really the simple answer. But the
Exactly.
thing is, if you have situations like that, you've got to pay because they'll accumulate over time. You'll have to pay penalty if you don't, right?
Exactly.
I know from personal experience.
All
right. This is for Carolyn. Good morning. This question is about something we've gotten kind of used to. Let's take a look.
We'd like to know if we're going to get a stimulus check this year and when.
Is there a stimulus check this year? There was one a year ago or so.
Yes, there was one last summer.
And
now we have one with the new stimulus package called the Making Work Pay Credit.
Yeah.
But this year it's going to come not as a separate check, but as a tax adjustment in your paycheck going forward.
Right.
And so single taxpayers can get up to as much as $400, and married couples can get up to as much as $800 if you meet the income caps.
Right. Do you have to pay tax on that?
No, you do not have to pay tax on that.
That's good to know.
It's like a little raise in your paycheck.
Okay, so you'll see it in your paycheck, not the check that we got during the Bush administration.
Exactly.
All right, terrific. Wilma, this one's for you too.
Sure.
Somebody wondering about how low taxable income goes. Let's take a look.
I was wondering what the minimum income was that you had to pay taxes on. I made less than $10,000, and I'm wondering if I have to pay income tax on that.
Oh, yes, no?
Does she have any dependents?
We don't know how to get a hold of her. Let's assume she doesn't.
Okay. If she doesn't have any dependents and she's single, all right, now she's earned $10,000?
Less than.
Less than 10?
Yeah.
Okay, if she earned less than 10,
Yeah.
but more than $8,950, she'll have to pay taxes.
That's okay.
All right.
And what about if she has dependents? Then it changes everything.
Well, if she has dependents, she'll get an additional $3,500 per exemption.
Okay.
And that would be her and the dependent.
All right.
All right.
Sydney, we've saved a tough one for you. This one's on email, all right? Question from Russ, one of our viewers, asks this. I heard something about a tax exemption for unemployment of $2,400. I was wondering if this applies to the 2008 taxes.
The answer is no.
No.
There's great breaks in the tax law for unemployed. The first $2,400 is exempt from taxes.
Right.
It's excluded from your income.
Okay.
But that's effective for 2009.
That's effective for this year, not
2009.
last year.
Right.
There you go. Well, Wilma, Carolyn, Sydney, thank you all very, very much for coming in this morning. Go to our website for more, earlyshow.cbsnews.com. Click Ask It Early. And at 9:15 this morning Eastern Time, our panel of experts can answer your questions during a live webcast. So you want to be around for that.